Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, First Bank Stadium, home to the Commodores of Vanderbilt. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on another SEC rival, the Vanderbilt Commodores. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. And the Commodores will kick it away to start us off. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So the Texas A&M Aggies offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, and these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks. David, this one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names. You know, brand versus brand. Big-time baller versus big-time baller. Trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them today. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
Texas A&M will have to boot it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win. So Vanderbilt's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Wants to fire on second down. Using the quick game. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Commodores come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes the easy completion. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Holding. Offense.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. Trying to keep this drive alive. Got enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Commodores back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Starling. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 3rd and short coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. From the gun, wants to pass. Serious arm strength on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete. The Commodores will bring the punt team onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And they can't get on top of it to down it, so that ball will come out to the 20. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. Gives it on the option. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, give on the inside. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air, it's Holstein. They're setting up the screen. Inside the 35. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. No matter how many times they tell you to look for it, it is tough to defend a perfectly executed screen.
Yeah, because I'm trying to go get the quarterback, and everything looks like pass, but when you see it, when you see that screen, you got to retrace your steps, get back in the play. Nice job by the offense, but the defense just has to recognize that a little bit sooner.
They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wide receiver going in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep.
2nd and goal, and the defense was not fooled. It looked like they knew exactly when that guy came in motion across the formation. They said he's getting the football. They played uphill, get the tackle for a loss, and force a 3rd down and goal situation.
It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. And the field goal unit is on the field. From the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. The field goal is no good. After the miss, no change in the score.
And these are the ones that make me want to remove kickers from a game. I mean, this is a chip shot field goal. It should be an automatic 3. He misses, wasted drive, wasted opportunity.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Starling. Guys, let's talk for a minute about VAND. Biggest problem for schools that aren't the traditional powerhouses, getting the bodies they need, especially on the defensive front. And, David, they got a good one out of high school last week.
It's so nice to get a 3-star defensive lineman. A guy like that's got some size, that's got some potential. Again, you want to rotate those guys as much as possible, keep them fresh. This guy could be a player down the road.
They'll give it to him again. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. There he goes! They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. And the Commodores moving quickly to the line.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a 1st down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Leaves it with the running back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. Bring in the heat. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Deep shot for the end zone. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a 4th down stop. Final play of the quarter coming. Off play action on 1st down. It's complete to the left. They throw it in reverse as that's the final play here in the 1st period. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the 1st quarter. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the 2nd. They'll run this play from the pistol. They'll leave it with the lone back. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The Aggies line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
This offensive coordinator has got to find a way to slow down this defensive end in the 4-3 scheme. You might want to start thinking about double-teaming him with a tight end, maybe using a running back on some chips to try to give your quarterback more time.
The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. Secures it at the 30. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Line getting set on 2nd down. To the ground with the back. Breaks the tackle. Breaks into the open. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory. Tight end now in motion. To the ground, he's got it again. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Got a man, it's Brown. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside, defense.
They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. The Commodores with the 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. Picks up the first down, still moving. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The negative play leaves them with 2nd and 12. They'll send the back in motion. To the air on 2nd down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Coleman. Touchdown, Vanderbilt! A great catch and run for 6.
I love this tight end because, man, he's a weapon in the passing game. Big guy, big target, and he has a lot of ability after the catch. You saw it on that touchdown.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They took it 68 yards on that drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Back to throw, it's Holstein. Fires to the tight end. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. He's looking to throw. They've got the screen set up. Sweet cut there. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. He'll keep it himself. good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Offense gets set for second down. Give to the running back. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. And the Aggies are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. Wide receiver comes in motion. The give to the back. He has the first and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Aggies pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Might as well give it to him again. And the offense went right back to their man, and this time the defense was ready to stop him. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Scanning the field, it's Holstein. Pulls it in, it's Williams. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. They're going to run it. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referees signal for the 2-minute timeout. And the Aggies can really attack on this 2nd and short. Turning it on! And he's brought down after a nice gain. And this offense will have to feel pretty good about itself if it can tie the game before halftime. 1st and goal. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. A first down run in the red zone. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Defense was confused and the head coach uses a timeout. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Under fire. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And I want to be aggressive in these situations. When I got 2nd and goal, I want to go out and try to get that touchdown. But I do like how he didn't force the ball into coverage, didn't make a big mistake, throw a turnover in this area. You want to make sure you can guarantee points. You still got 3rd and goal coming up, and if you want to go for it on 4th.
And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Here's the pressure. Knocked off his feet. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And this one splits the uprights. That'll bring him to within 4. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. USC is down right now, but this lead is not insurmountable. This is a program that's produced Keyshawn Johnson and Lynn Swann. So big playmaking is always a possibility. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Indiana. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. It'll be 3rd and long. The give out of the gun. Oh, better look out. And the defense makes the tackle, and that ought to do it here in the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there in Nashville, and we've had a lively first half. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at First Bank Stadium.
Texas A&M has it teed up to start this second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll send the tight end in motion. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Brings up second down.
The give to the tailback. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man, it's Brown. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
First down, Commodores.
They'll run it from the gun. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. And the Commodores with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Creates a little room to the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Power football with the run. Oh, he's got some space. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Commodores with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the shotgun, the inside give. Plows through the defense. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Commodores come to the line with a new set of downs. Trying to surprise him with the pass. He fires to the left side.
Got to give this defense credit, man. They've been so good in the back end in coverage. They basically gave nothing away in the first half, and here they are in the second half defending a deep ball.
Caught in the backfield, it's Coleman.
And watch the offensive line here. They all block run. Because they're blocking run, the quarterback decides, oh, I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the right, makes the right read, gets a nice positive gain.
Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. He did not make it. A stone wall on 3rd down. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. He slides that just inside the right upright. The lead now 7 here in the 3rd quarter.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Still on his feet at the 45. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
I really love this guy running the option. I'll tell you, for years and years and years at Texas A&M, when it came to running the ball, it was mostly turning around and handing it off to a running back. But I like this new look, getting the quarterback sprinkled into the running game as well. And doing it in the option game is something that I really think gives them a chance to have a different dimension in their offense. They're going to be so much more difficult to stop the more this guy carries the ball.
The Aggies, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Here's the handoff. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Running back searching for a hole. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Aggies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Toss sweep to the left. Nice move to keep running. He now has 84 yards on the ground and just another day at the office for the national leader in rushing. The give to the back. Can't get him to the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Put themselves in a bit of a bind with that last one. Is 2nd and 14. To the air, it's Holstein. Fires to the big fella. And they bring him down quickly, but a good game there. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Armstrong. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. Right down the boulevard. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They haven't really been able to light up this. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. They get to him as he throws. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Commodores will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw, it's Holstein. Throws to the tight end. Caught over the middle, it's Armstrong. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
The Aggies can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. They'll try it over the left side.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
They'll try the right side. There he goes. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. He now has 108 yards on the ground, and he just continues to turn in productive performance after productive performance. That's how you lead the nation in rushing. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that, no gain on the play. Back to pass, it's Holstein. Here's a heat. Had to throw it before he wanted. And that one's going to be over everybody's head and incomplete. This offense hasn't been able to find the end zone with a GPS and a slide rule. Can they finally get a touchdown, Aggies? And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
Man, I love this offense being able to run the football late in the game when it matters and punch it in for the touchdown, and more importantly, take the lead.
This one's big to make sure they can't beat you with a field goal. He's got it, and the lead is up to a field goal. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Tough to beat action, gentlemen. You know that. And let's take a look at the highlights. Eastern Michigan is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe they can't pull this off. It's a tight one right now. They're trailing by only 5 to Toledo. The Maction never sleeps, and we'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. After trying the running game on first down, they come to the line on second down. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They come to the line facing third and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Coleman. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field. That penalty cost them a third down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Trying to escape and get it himself. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. And the Commodores want to crank the tempo.
And on the third play of the drive, third down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
Makes the catch. It's Fowler. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
The Commodores decide to punt it away. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Quarterback on the keeper. Breaks into the open. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking to throw, it's Holstein. Fires to the middle. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. The crowd elevating its energy, willing this defense to get a stop on this big third down. Catch in the middle, it's Armstrong. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They weren't able to move it on their last possession, ended up punting it away, but now in a tight game, another opportunity for this offense. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Got his man quickly. He's past the 30. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. They'll move the wide receiver. Quick pass on the fly motion. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Wants to keep it in the air. Snagged out of the air. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. And the Commodores will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. It's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
These crucial situations you practice so much. Inside of 2 minutes, they score, they win. Defensively, how do you bow your neck? You force a turnover, force the fumble, get the ball back to your offense. Go get me a few first downs. This one's over.
They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. The handoff, keep working on that clock. At the 45, on his way. Make the stop at the 40, but he's got 15 yards on that one and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Grab behind the line. It's Johnson. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Makes a man miss. Turning it on. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It's 1st and goal as Texas A&M comes to the line. Quarterback's just going to take a knee. 3 consecutive L's, a hat trick of losses, and as a result, you can take their hat out of the ring for most of their goals.
Yep, most of their goals are done. And listen, I don't know what they do really well. This is bad. 3 losses in a row. It's not good. They got to figure something out, but it's a long season still. There's still a lot of room to find some positives, Jesse. Maybe throughout the way, there's going to be something happens that's positive.
So you're saying there's a chance. I like it. Always positive. Glass half full, Dave. But listen, I don't think they can fix everything in 1 week. I think this team needs to go back to the drawing board. They need to focus on one specific area of their football team to try to improve on and get this thing going.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.